Hi, you've been asked to provide verification of the knowledge or skills of someone within your workplace or industry. The word verification is a flash word, meaning you are qualified to vouch for somebody else's capability. It's either because you understand the work they do, because you've done the job yourself, or observed their work, or had a conversation with them and asked them questions about their work. Many of us who work in primary industry businesses work and learn best with a doing, hands-on approach. The verification process confirms people's skills and knowledge through observing them doing something. This really honours the way we learn, our experience and strengths. It's important to note that workplace assessments are not like school exams, where you sit down in front of an exam paper and try to remember all of the right answers.
The process of verification can be anywhere. It can be in the field of work, it can be in the office, it can be in the smoker room, it can basically be anywhere. The verifier should be very natural, in fact probably as organic as it can be.
These assessments are based on capturing what a person does in their day-to-day work and collecting evidence that they have certain skills or knowledge to do tasks to the required standard.
Talk me through what cuts you're going to make and the reasoning for it.
Good bud numbers, they are pretty good thickness, have good thickness, and they are pretty long and leave two good spurs on it.
It's very much a conversational style of verification.
So at this stage Yardi has made his cuts. He's selected which canes he will be leaving and which ones he will be removing. So all in all, it's a great job, well done.
So as a verifier, you're not the assessor making the final judgment around somebody's qualification, but because you know what's required of them, the tasks they are doing, and the standard they need to do it to, you're positioned to help the assessor make a good decision. And that's what your verification's for. A verifier is like a touch judge in a game of sport. Their role is to assist the referee make good calls by informing them of what they have seen or heard.
The assessor relies on the verifier in the workplace as the eyes and ears for the assessor.
You have been asked to verify because you are considered a good role model. You understand the requirements of assessment, understand workplace policies, you're able to give feedback because you have subject knowledge and experience, and you are in a position to confirm evidence is authentic. Verifiers can be supervisors, team leaders, managers, or someone with experience and knowledge of the topic being assessed. A learner may have more than one verifier throughout their qualification. Just to note, when it comes to training people, or coaching people, or verifying their skill, these separate roles require we put on a different hat. And you can't wear more than one hat at a time. For example, you cannot coach and verify at the same time, because as a coach, you're effectively guiding people to find the right answers or practice the right process. As a verifier, you are confirming they have the right knowledge, skill, or process. So if your learners do require further training, keep your coaching hat on and verify them at a later date when they are ready. You can, however, prompt your learners to gather the evidence required to complete their assessment. Like everything, verifying is a skill you will get better at as you practice it. Remember, the reason we do verifications is to confirm someone's ability to do something well. The first step is to understand what they've been asked to do by reading the instructions on the verification page. Here's an example. In Introduction to Team Leadership, there are 5 verifications you are asked to complete. So 5 places you are asked to verify people's work examples and confirm they understand how to perform these tasks to a required standard. Sometimes these instructions can be written in a drawn-out way. For example, if you open up Introduction to Team Leadership page 39, Verification 1 for communication skills, you are asked to verify that the learner communicates competently with stakeholders, internally and externally, using both written and verbal communication. All communication meets company requirements. Write your name down, sign it and date it. Then there are some boxes for you to tick to confirm they have covered all the main points required. Next, and this is important, you are asked to write comments as to why you think they are competent. Ask yourself, how do I know this person is competent? What did they do to show they can do this task well? Then write your comment. It doesn't have to be long, and it should state what you have based your verification on. An example of an inadequate comment.
David communicates effectively with people in his team.
This is too general and doesn't provide the assessor with specific evidence. An example of a good comment.
I have observed David communicating effectively in meetings and in the workplace, speaking clearly and listening to the views of others. He also communicates well through written tools like texts and emails. Examples are attached.
So please don't skip over the comments. Finally, the reason you've been asked to verify is the business acknowledges your experience and capability. So thank you for your time and expertise in helping our team members gain a nationally recognised industry qualification.